You know, the one thing I see about people that really want help, it's like they're not even desperate enough to literally get down on their knees, right, in their own house where no one can see them, let alone in public. You know what I mean? Like, they're just not desperate enough. They think they're foolish, or they just don't, you know, the unbelief, you know, why hasn't anything happened in my life? And it's like, because you don't ask for anything, and you don't believe that it can happen, and you don't even talk to God yourself. So how could anything happen for you? You have to get on your, I mean, it's just, you know, it's like people would be afraid to be seen on their knees, not tying their shoe, but they'll live in filth or whatever they're living in the rest of their life because they're too prideful to get on their knees. I mean, that is the biggest epidemic I see with our sin nature, is people don't pray. You know, so how can, you know, even MC Hammer said it, you know, you've got to pray just to make it today. And I'll tell you what, I don't really agree with a lot of MC Hammer stuff, you know, like, but that's kind of a universal thing, you know. Not only do you got to pray, but you've got to believe, you know. You've got to believe that only, you know, when God delivered me from the hell that is drug addiction, it was like I knew this is the only chance. No one's going to help you. No one's coming for you. No one's going to do this. No one's going to do that. You have to do it. You have to cry out to God. And when I tell people that, the look on their face is like they'd rather appear naked at the Super Bowl halftime show than ever humble themselves and come from the Lord and come before the Lord, the Creator that created you, that knew you before you were born. You have, I mean, so, you know, and that, it's no secret. That's, you know, that's another thing that I tell people. And when I tell them, they look at me and I can see the sadness in their eyes, because they were thinking it was going to be more of one of these like, oh, I thought you might have some like chanting for me or some kind of like bumper sticker stuff. You know, that's all this new age stuff is. It's stuff that looks good on a bumper sticker, and some of it I agree with. Yeah, you need to believe in yourself and blah 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 blah, but you need to believe in God first and foremost, or things are just not going to happen in your life. I'll just tell you. You may go, hey man, I made it 2 weeks. We'll make it as long as I have. I mean, almost, I don't even remember. I've 5 years. I've had like 2 or 3 little bumps in the road that lasted a half a day. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, and all kinds of other problems in my personal life that have caused me, that could have caused me to do things.